Hello guys, good day to you all. Here is Gio's review channel. Today we are going into Uche TV video titled Deep End. Featuring in this video Toosweet Annan and Unigwe Agba. This video was about a lady that was sent to school and eventually got pregnant as an undergraduate student. The dad happened to be a gateman working with his doctor, a single father. This doctor has in the house, aside the gateman, that is Uwana's dad, the gateman, he has the housemaid, Auntie Elena, and a driver, the driver that normally takes him, that is the doctor, whenever he wants to go out. So on this particular day, the gate man was appreciating God as he was doing his job. That's God, thank you for this, and I bless you for provision, for empowering him to be able to pay his children's school fees. As he was just doing this prayer, not quite long, the daughter that was expected to be in school came showing up right there at the gate, heavily pregnant. The dad was so disappointed in this girl, in this lady, that she had to right there and then just tell her straight away that he disowned her because he wasn't expecting this. Well, the housemaid came in to intervene, that Baba Gateman, why don't you calm down, Mr. Okeme? Ask your daughter what happened to her. Don't just drive her out of your presence like that. But all to no avail, not until their boss, that is the doctor, now came back from work. And right here and then, as he saw this situation, he had to just invite the pregnant lady to come in. And the way they saw the situation, the doctor has to straight away take her for a checkup. From that day henceforth, he started taking the responsibility of this girl, Wana. And he now called on the dad, that is the gateman, Mr. Okeme, to come in, as well as the housemaid, now for them to be able to agree that let us ask her what happened to her and the stuff. And right there and there, as they were talking, the Mr. Okeme, the gateman, just said he doesn't want to have anything to do with Owana, his pregnant daughter, again. So the doctor now came in and voiced out that he was going to get married to Owana. And that was how the story just changed. The dad consented to that. Also the housemaid. Although Owana was still, having doubts, but eventually she had to come in and consented to it. she has to go and meet the doctor and told him that she was going to be his wife. So that was how she became, the madam of the house. So not quite long, the labor came. They rushed her to the hospital. She gave birth to a bouncy baby boy. They named the baby Andrea. So years after, the doctor's daughter that was abroad now came back to the country. The doctor's daughter, Alexis, doesn't like Uwana. He doesn't even want to have anything to do with Uwana. So Uwana tried her best to be able to to have a chat, to be a friend to Alexis, but all to no avail. So not quite long, the doctor was to have a partner, as in an investor, to come in inspect his pharmaceutical company. And that guy that was sent into Africa to check happened to be Uwana's boyfriend that got her pregnant while she was in school, that abandoned her. So this guy named Darlington now happens to be the boyfriend presently to doctor's daughter, that is Alexis. Alexis was so much in love with this Darlington that she couldn't even resist him. And as he came to the house, as he came in to introduce himself, Darlington, as the investor that's supposed to inspect their daddy's pharmaceutical, as well as Alex is introducing him as his boyfriend. All this came in so fast that as Uwana saw Darlington, she was dumbfounded. She couldn't say anything. Ever since her mood changed totally, she stopped, being cheerful, as well as voicing out, rather having a confidence, as in the way she used to chat with Auntie Elena, the housemaid. Everything stopped, and these changes in her behavior, affected, as in it was so glaring that Auntie Elena, even the doctor himself, were able to notice that Uwana has changed, that something is really bothering her. So it was Darlington that was the cause of this change in attitude as well as mood of Uwana. So Darlington, now he was still meeting up with Alexis as Alexis' boyfriend, and deeply having a serious affair together. But eventually, he now find a way, to talk to Uwana that he was there in that house, using Alexis as a way for him to get into their family and be able to get Uwana and his baby, that is Andrea, so that they could travel abroad together as a family. But this is the man that got Uwana pregnant, and as well as, aside rejecting the pregnancy, not wanting to take responsibility, abandoned her and put her through all the mess she went through before she now met the doctor. You know, this was such a situation that is so rampant that men or boys keep on, exhibiting whenever they got a lady pregnant. They wouldn't want to take any responsibility, wanted to keep on moving their own life and not even having any feeling as into what the girl or the lady will be passing through carrying such pregnancy. But thank God, the one I was able to, as Darlington invited Wana for them to meet privately, Wana now, eventually agreed to go meet with him. And she went there, she made sure she got her phone ready to be able to take the voice of their conversation, that is her own conversation with Darlington. And she was able to get an evidence, as in a clue to be able to nail Darlington. So that was what she eventually used. She presented the voice note to the doctor, and doctor read it and were able to, invite it all, as in Alexis, the daughter, Darlington, as well as Wana herself. They were all there, and right there, the doctor asked, had to ask Darlington and his daughter Alexis to check the envelope given to them. So it was from there, although Alexis even did not believe, but now listening to the conversation that Darlington had with Wana, Alexis was now convinced, that truly Darlington was the father of Andrea, and he was the one that got one pregnant and just mess her up that time. So at the end, she felt so dejected, Alexis, and the doctor had to got Darlington arrested, to be able to settle all the matter. And you can see that at the end, Alexis now get to realize that she could have listened to Wana. She could have listened to her, as well as because she was a kind person. She was there to be able to put her through, to guide her, but because of her hatred for Wana as the father's wife, when she came in, she was thinking that Wana came to the father's life to come and collect his money or whatever. But that was how the story ended. I will implore you to try to watch this particular video. Now you click, share and comment on the video. Thank you. God bless you.